Today I'll be teaching us how to make this trendy v-neck with Asooke on your Bubu gown. Please stay tuned and watch. So the first thing I did is to get my Asooke, and the next thing is to get my Ankara that I've already cut. So I'll be showing in the video how to make this v-neck for this Ankara. So I place it on my Asooke. Remember, you have to fold your Asooke into two and use needle. You can use needle to hold the each part so that it will not move while you are trying to place your neck. So you place the neck, the exact neck, on the end of one side of the Asooke, and remember, this neck is already a v-neck, so it's normally when you place on the Asooke, it will not come straight, it will slide because you have cut some part of the neck. So once you place the two side of your neck on the one part of the Asooke, then you try to get a perfect point. That perfect point should be that the entry end of your Ankara, so that it will come out with that exact V you want, that sharp V. So the next thing I do is to just measure how I can get half inches, because I don't want to, I'm going to be using half inches to sew between my Asooke and Ankara. So I use my chalk to just place that line, and the next thing is to get my scissors now to cut straight. Remember, if your hands are not too are always shaking, get needle. I'm going to be using needle. I'll get this needle to place on that my exact point where I want my v-neck to start, so it will not shake, and our perfect v-neck. So the next thing I did was to get another pin to hold the middle of my Asooke so it will not shift. The thing why we are doing all this is to have that equal part of the Asooke so that the lines will align when you are done sewing your v-neck. So once I'm done putting pin on the middle of my Asooke, then it's time to cut. So I'm going to cut between the Ankara and that half inches that I did in the middle of this my neck. So once you cut the shoulder, I'm trying to cut the shoulder part of the neck. So once I cut it out, the next thing I did was to cut the line I drew between my Ankara and my Asooke. So I'm going to cut it straight. I'll try as much as possible to be very careful so that I don't mistakenly cut my Ankara between the line, and to also have that perfect straight line. So once I'm done cutting, next thing is to unveil our neck. Look at it. So this is what we get. See that perfect straight line? So I took pin now to hold each end of my neck. Remember, my aim is to get a perfect v-neck. So from this sharp end to where my hand will be going now, that's where I'm going to stitch on the sewing machine. To this particular point, to stitch it straight on the sewing machine. At this point, I know you're enjoying my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel to learn more on how to make perfect Ankara gowns. Look at it. After placing it on my Bubu gown, do you see the neck? Do you see the alignment? Do you see how perfect my V came out? So to watch more of these videos, subscribe to my channel, and